What's up, guys? Brian back to do a Walking Dead video about the Whisperers. Are these the Whisperers? Walking Dead comic book spoilers, potential TV show spoilers, to how they want to do it on there too. We're going to talk about the comic book mostly because that's where the Whisperers are at. So there's going to be spoilers here. So if you don't want to know things, don't watch because it's stuff that probably will happen on the show. Basically, the Whisperers are a mysterious group of survivors who disguise themselves with Roamer skin to blend in with them to not get noticed. They are first introduced in issue 130. They currently serve as our primary antagonist group from volume 22 and the beginning to present. That's from Wiki comic book series. They see, we whisper and the dead don't mind, you'll see. So basically, they're regular people that have Walker, Roamer, Lurker, whatever, skin disguised over them so they can get along them too. And this is from the Spoiling Dead fans. The Whisperers are the current antagonists of the comic. They wear Walker skin so they can walk among the Walkers. To communicate without drawing attention to themselves, they whisper. Hence, they are the Whisperers. They're not Whisperers, Whisperers. But the comic book trailer, the Walking Dead Comic-Con trailer had this in it. And people are saying, is this the Whisperers? And unfortunately, no. They are that. They're in the soot. They're in the dirt. They're in the whatever the powder is, whatever that is from Heath and Tara on there. But they will look very similar to that. They are in issue 130 with Jesus basically going against them, attacking different walkers, and they first come about in issue 130. So that was a big issue for the first appearance of the Whisperers. And the Whisperers are they're in the comics today as the primary antagonist, but Negan is still there, and some big stuff just happened in the latest issue that I don't want to talk about because it's kind of a lot. We talked about another thing, but as you can see, they're kind of highlighted there. Jesus is in the armor and everything there too, which I can't wait to see on the show personally. I would just love to see him get in there too. But they blend in with the walkers, so you don't know which one are walkers and which one can defend themselves. And see, he's attacking what looks like a walker, but it's a person who is in a walker outfit, basically camouflage as that. Here's a great shot of what the hell is up with this. So Jesus is talking about the freaking walker mask on there too, which would be kind of disgusting to have a walker skin put over your skin on there. So on the show, they are right here in issue 100, the first appearance of Negan. That's where they are. Season 7, episode 1 is that comic book. So if issue 130 is the first appearance of that, that's 30 issues away. So the first appearances of them, but they're led by Alpha. That is Alpha, and she is kind of a badass, but she turns out to be kind of a terrible leader with her group and everything. It's just, you won't really like Alpha too much on there. I know I don't really. But the theory is kind of great. You know, to walk around the walkers, that's kind of tough to say, among the walkers, Alpha is disguised. It's perfect disguise to walk in there and do all that. But the big thing there, too, is that she has a daughter that is connected with Carl Grimes, and I don't know if that's going to happen with the show, what they're going to do. Lydia, and there she is. So that's the kind of big thing, is Alpha has a daughter, the bald woman there too, and there is Lydia, and Lydia and Carl are connected, you know, going forward, and some stuff happens with her and Carl. But basically the Whisperers are basically a group that goes out and kills people and gets what they want, and they're disguised among the walkers. So it's kind of your worst enemy, where you're having a bunch of walkers to fight against them, and then they get among you, and then they kill you with not knowing there too. So you can see there's Lydia among the walkers. She lost her skin, so the Alphas, they got to prepare another one, which is kind of gross. But Lydia and Carl, they get this connection going there too. So I don't know when we're going to see Lydia. I don't know when we're going to see that. But, you know, they interrogate her, they do that, and they kind of form this connection, Carl and Lydia. They go forward, and they kind of had the first appearance of Carl getting some action there with a girl. So I don't know if that's going to happen with Enid, or it's going to happen with Lydia, or if they're going to do that, or whatever. But, you know, basically, Lydia is the connection to the Whisperers and Alexandria and Rick's group going there too, because the Negan stuff is already gone. They got that Negan's in a cell, they capture Negan, they do all that. Negan's not around anymore. Negan's captured. The Saviors are led by Dwight, actually. So, but there's Carl talking with Alpha, saying that Lydia is not in danger, and they wouldn't be that, and so they do all that. But you can see Alpha with the ball. I don't know who's going to play that. That's going to be a big role. but they kind of could look like that. The same appearance I'm getting of how they look. That's why people are like, is that the Whisperers? And no, it's not. It's way too early for that, but you can see the difference of it. They look like that. So they might, that's a good way to look at it. They might look like that. See? They kind of look that appearance on there too. So people don't hate on other people that think about that. It's way too early in the storyline. I agree with that, but people are just making sense. It's a Walking Dead community, guys. Don't be so harsh on other people when they think that's way too there. But the big thing is that Alpha goes in and they kill a bunch of freaking people. They kill Rosita. They kill Ezekiel. They kill so many people there that it's going to be a big thing. So you can see Rosita's head there in the middle. And it's kind of crazy that you think everything's done with Negan and like, oh, we survived. We can't do that. And they're going to bring the Whisperers in, which is going to be a great another antagonist. Hopefully probably season 8-ish, probably after season 8, mid-season finale of 8. What I would think is that, but you see they kill Ezekiel, which is terrible, but you know that's what happens on the show. You like someone and they end up killing them. So you will fear us. I'm sure we will when they get on the show. But again, I don't know if they're gonna when they're gonna do March to War, All Out War, because right now, July 25th, they're filming season 7, episode 7 right now, wrapping that up. So mid-season's coming up there. They just came back from San Diego Comic-Con. That is Jeffrey Dean Morgan and a couple people in the background going back on the jet. But like I said, it is July 25th. They're coming back from Comic-Con October 23rd. Season 7 comes back, so we'll have to wait a while for that, for the Whisperers, for that. But we can't wait for October 23rd. Thanks, guys.